Stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining me for WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. I'm meteorologist Elise solo for you on this Thursday evening. Not too much going on for us, and there's not going to be too much going on as we head into these next few days. Hopefully, it's a nice little break for you from work. Hopefully, you got a long weekend. Hopefully, it started today. But here's what it looks like right now from our First Alert radar. This is looking at a couple of showers that have been hanging out with us, stretching over now to areas east of Interstate 55, touching over into Silver Creek, where you're probably seeing some sprinkles at least. Brookhaven starting to dry up just a little bit, but still got some light showers over Macomb. Those stretch all the way down to the border with the Louisiana state line. Now, the rest of us are dry for this Thursday evening and expecting to stay that way as we head into the overnight and for most of the day tomorrow. I personally didn't see any rain today. Most of you personally are not going to see any rain tomorrow, but I will show you both of our short range models say there's a chance that there's some showers going into Friday. So this one has us seeing some showers as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. And then by the afternoon, Southwest Mississippi still in kind of the bullseye where you're hanging on to that extra moisture in the air. Maybe that dry air just doesn't quite make it to you, unfortunately, but we stay mostly dry across the area. This one has the same thing. Some light showers early tomorrow morning, Southwest Mississippi, kind of the bullseye for that. Same story into the afternoon and evening. Most of you are not going to have to deal with the rain. If you do, it will be short-lived. So don't let it ruin your plans. Here's what tomorrow's going to look like for us temperature-wise. Low 70s out the door with nice dry air. This morning, I'm telling you, felt so good when I stepped out the door. 6:45-ish, walking around with the dogs. I mean, it felt fantastic. And even as late as lunchtime, it was still feeling pretty decent, in my opinion. And then as we got into that 2 or 3 o'clock hour, yeah, it felt a little bit muggy. We kind of touched that triple digit mark briefly, but it actually feels pretty decent out there right now as well. And tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at low to mid 90s with dry air in place. That's that blue, the dark blue that you see that pushes over into central Mississippi going into Friday. So that is good news for us. It's good news for the rain chances because it's going to be difficult to see rain with really dry air in place. And it's going to be good news for how it feels outside, especially as you get ready to shoot those fireworks, because we're going to be feeling like the air temperature in about the mid 80s. A little bit more moisture kind of creeps in here by later on Saturday. We could certainly climb back to the triple digits for our feels like numbers, but our temperatures are not going to be far off from that. We're actually looking at upper 90s on Saturday afternoon. I'm not convinced that we're going to stay in the mid 90s. I think it's going to be widespread 96, 97. Some of you even maybe getting close to the 100-degree mark, but I'm just the messenger. Going into next week, we do have some changes on the way for you. More moisture back in that tropical zone with our muggy meter. Lots of rain in our first alert forecast. And unfortunately, still going to be tracking the heat. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s look to stick around. So by the middle part of the week, we might have more heat alerts back out across central Mississippi. We've been without those for quite a few days now, and we'll stay without them for the most part going into the weekend. But again, by midweek next week, with more moisture in the air, even though we'll have some decent rain chances, it's probably going to feel more like that 105 to 110 degree mark, which is dangerous heat that causes dangerous heat stress. And that means you need to practice those extra heat safety precautions. I would still do that, quite frankly, as we go into these next few days, even if it's not feeling like the triple digits. It's still hot, and it still takes it out of you if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. But widespread rain, not really in our first alert forecast for these next few days. Again, Southwest Mississippi, decent chance for you to see a shower or two tomorrow. It should not linger into your fireworks time. Better rain chances for us by Monday, but our rainfall totals are very unimpressive over the next 5 to 7 days. A lot of the southeast region not even seeing half an inch of rain. So I think that's some good news still for you. Here's more good news. What it feels like outside right now, 91. Here in Jackson, can you believe it? 89 over in Forest. The hottest spot right now, Lexington, feels like 97 there, 95 in Macomb. But you do have some showers nearby in Macomb that might cool you off briefly. Or not briefly. We're getting closer and closer to sunset, so it will cool you off just a little bit. Also going to take you to the tropics just for a moment. This tropical outlook we've been showing you has actually increased yet again. So over the next 7 days now has a 60% chance of turning into something. The National Hurricane Center is expecting it to potentially become a tropical depression as it hangs out along the East Coast. So that will certainly bring impacts to coastal Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas, but it's not going to mean much for us here at home, of course, other than if it's a really strong low pressure system, it kind of pushes a little bit more moisture our way, but we weren't going to be without it for very long in any event. So that's your first alert forecast. Still looks great for your holiday weekend, in my opinion. Get outside and enjoy those cooler conditions with the dry air early in the morning tomorrow and Saturday. Enjoy the 90s minus the excessive humidity for this weekend and minus the widespread rain chances, because we're going to be back to normal summer days as we head into next week. So thanks you guys for joining me. I'll be back on Fox 40 at 9 o'clock tonight, WLBT News at 10 o'clock tonight, and then we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Hopefully you have a chance to take a break from the festivities and tune in with us. If not, have a great holiday weekend. Got one comment here. Michael Jefferson says hi to you. And again, you guys have a great, safe holiday weekend.